Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. Also, Harry Litman said lots of famous people are arrested, then they still have their DNA and mugshots taken. If no cameras in the court per usual New York procedure, same should apply for booking. It's a fundamental mistake to grant Trump this special allowance from the outset.
Yep.
Why?
Yep.
Why no fingerprints and mud? Like, deference? Really? I love when someone said, this is how dignitaries. I'm like, Donald Trump is not a dignitary. They were talking about, whatever, him getting escorted there. But yeah, why? Get
there shouldn't be
treatment?
any special treatment for him. If they're saying there's there's
if they're going to argue there's two tiers of justice,
thank you.
Yeah.
Then show us there's not
Even
two tiers of justice.
And even white collar crime, they
Yes,
do that.
absolutely.
And by the way, the reason they say they handcuff or this or that is, threats to the court or the whatever. How many threats has he made already?
Exactly.
Like, that is the absolute definition of a threat to the safety of the court, the judge, etc. I mean, yeah. Anyway, can I just say, I know nothing will ever replace in our hearts the trough that started, oh, great.
However,
but these are pretty close. He is completely spazzing out last night, and I think what was I going to say? Oh, it's his patented Pee Wee Herman strategy, basically. Yeah, it is his patented I know you are, but what am I strategy. He said,
I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah.
You're a nerd.
I know you are, but what am I?
You're an idiot.
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
Yes.
I know you are, but what am
Infinity. Let me just end this argument. He said, why don't you indict yourself, Alvin Bragg? And then he said the same thing to Jack Smith. Jack Smith should indict himself. Why are you hitting yourself? I don't.
why aren't
He
Is
never
it
got
possible?
past like 6 years old.
Is it possible for him to be more ridiculous? This would be the statement from the bassinet of the 45th. Hooray! Wow!
Huh?
What's second good? Best to great.
It's good.
Right? Wow! As in fun, wow. I think he did tell someone, well, this would be fun for him.
It's not
Yeah.
going to be fun.
As in fun, wow? Like
No,
a ride?
this is
it's
not
not
fun,
going to
wow.
be fun. Wow.
Yeah,
It's
Coney
not.
Island.
Wow!
Not half as much fun as it is for us. Wow! I just have to start again. District Attorney Alvin Bragg illegally leaked the various... He doesn't know.
No.
Leaked the various points and complete information on the pathetic indictment against me. I know the reporter, and so, unfortunately, does he. This means... He doesn't know what he's... No, he doesn't.
What is he talking about?
This means he must be immediately indicted. Now, if he wants to really clean up his reputation, he will do the honorable thing as district attorney, indict himself.
What?
You know why he's doing this?
He will go down in judicial history, and his Trump-hating wife will be, I'm sure, very proud of him. Page
What's his
2.
wife have to
D.A.
do?
Bragg. I
Nothing.
don't know. It doesn't matter.
Nothing.
D.A. Bragg just illegally leaked the 33. You missed one, Skippy. 34. There are no changes or surprises from those he leaked and days ago directly out of the grand jury. No crime by Trump. What a mess. Bragg should resign now.
What?
Okay.
Alina Habba,
Bless you.
sorry, she actually argued that, tried to argue that, clip 14.
Also, he says lunatic Jack Smith should also indict himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that's how Jackson.
Did I mention there's 34? We're going to drop a lot of F-bombs today,
There
Joey.
were a minimum
Felonies.
of 12
Felonies.
people.
34. None of them are misdemeanors. 34 felonies. Felonies.
There were a minimum of 12 people on that grand jury that decided to indict. A minimum
Yes.
of 12.
Right.
Yes.
He won the popular vote.
He won
I'm
the
sorry.
popular vote. Yes, he did.
Alina Habba.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Which one?
14.
Okay,
This
fine.
is about the leaking
Okay.
of the indictment.
Let's remember that the real crime here that we have
The real
is
crime.
that D.A. Bragg did leak that there were 30 to 34 counts. We already know that. That in itself is a felony. You are not
No, it's
to
not. He was
let that
allowed to
go.
do that.
So at this point, I mean, and I like
Alina,
everybody
we
in this
don't
country
know
to be treated the same no matter
if the
who you are.
DJ, we don't know if the DA leaked that
Thank you.
information. That is speculation.
Well, we don't have that information, so, well, it's not speculation. We don't have the information. So it came from their office.
The judge allowed the office to release that there was an indictment.
First of all, this comes from the leakiest White House ever.
No
like
kidding.
Trump
Yeah.
is the source usually of most of the leaks. We don't know that. Oh, my God. Jody, let's go over it again and again and again. Donald Trump will be placed under arrest today, informed that he has been charged with 34 felonies. Felonies for falsification of business records. A New York City police arrest report summarizing the charges against Trump will then be prepared and entered into the court system before he is led into the courtroom. I think I'm just going to read the story over and over, just all the details, where he'll be formally arraigned on the charges, none of which are misdemeanors.
Do we need to laminate that for you so you can use it?
Yes.
Yeah, frame
yes.
it. You can frame that.
Thank you. Yes.
No, you'll frame the actual indictment. That's what you should do.
Yes, Trump will, as we mentioned, not be put in handcuffs, placed in a jail cell, or subjected to a mugshot. Typical
wrong.
procedures, even for white-collar defendants, until a judge has weighed in on pretrial conditions. They concluded there's no reason to subject him to that. The stated reason for handcuffing defendants is on the grounds the suspect might be a flight risk or a threat to the district attorney or court personnel. Who is a bigger threat than someone that issues constant daily threats and has millions of lunatics that listen to him?
The lunatics are more of the threat than he personally is.
Right.
So
Right, because they're saying he has Secret Service, so
yeah,
we can't.
he's too wimpy to.
And also, he
throw a
hasn't seen
punch.
his own in like 40 years.
Well, of course not. It's
Yeah.
very, very
So he
small, and
wouldn't
he has a
really-
very large belly.
So even if he lunged, it would be like a,
Right.
you know, like when your like when your beanbag chair would
Yeah,
like move
it
a little
would
like,
just
"Ah."
it would be comical.
Right. It'd be like a lava lamp trying to chain, like, yeah. So they'd probably be able to shut that down pretty quick. Is he lunging or what?
What is he trying to do?
What is
That
he
looks
doing?
like slow
capable
motion.
of lunging.
It looks like
lunging's
slow
not
motion.
his.
So
Yeah.
Bragg's office bumped up all the charges to Class E felonies, the lowest level of felonies in New York State Penal
Still.
Code, on the grounds that the conduct was intended to conceal another underlying crime. Did I mention it's crime after crime? I think I did. That's what it is, because there's always like it's never one crime with him. There's always a cavalcade of crimes covering up the underlying crime.
And you
right?
don't have to prove that he committed the underlying crime to prove that he covered up
Right.
said underlying
obstruction.
crime.
Yes, this is what we keep
That's
saying.
the beauty of that.
Like the Mueller report. Since when are 10 counts of obstruction not something we should prosecute? Obstruction is a very serious
Yeah, it's
crime.
very serious.
And
20
I
years
think
in
in
prison.
every other crime he's committed, Jody, there's always counts of obstruction on top of
Mm-hmm.
it. This is what it seems like the most serious part of the classified documents thing is right now, anyway, as far as we know. Under the New York State Penal Code, I just can't
Love the
read
word
this
penal. Taco penal.
A conviction for a Class E felony of falsifying business records can result in a prison term of up to 4 years. As we have talked about, they say no one usually gets jail time as a first offender, but this is what I love about the fact that he's probably going to be indicted and convicted multiple times, because eventually he will be
No longer a first-time
right.
offender.
He will no longer be a first-time offender, so that will not apply. The evidence for the underlying crime that escalated Trump's alleged misdemeanor to felonies is still not clear and won't be until the indictment is unsealed today. So can't wait to talk to Jill Wine-Banks, obviously, because on just a legal level, Jody, it is kind of fascinating. It really is historic. And I don't... And I love that it's just the twin. Let me just real quick. The second statement from the Office of the Bassinet of the classified documents. Hooray! Special prosecutor. It's always in quotes.
Yeah.
Jack Smith leaked massive amounts of information to the Washington
What?
Post. This is illegal, and I assume this radical left lunatic, much to the chagrin of his Trump-hating wife and family. Did he just cut and paste the Alvin Bragg?
I think
Yeah.
so.
It's pretty much the same.
Will be prosecuted. He's a totally biased thug who should be let loose on the Biden documents hidden in Chinatown in the 1800
What?
boxes secretly stored in Delaware, which Biden refuses to give up.
No.
Biden is guilty of obstruction. I am not.
No.
Biden gave
His-
all
yes, so did Pence.
documents
Neither one of them.
without any kind of fight.
Yeah.
Chat GPT could write a better tweet
It's so
than that.
cute, Chris, when you just like wake up all blinky on Christmas morning. You're like, but that's not.
Minocqua Brewing Company is excited to partner with Equality Vines to create Choice Wine. Choice Wine comes in two choices, Rosé and Sauvignon Blanc. This wine was created to support women's reproductive rights after the Supreme Court rolled back Roe v. Wade in 2022 and caused chaos all over the country. For all you viewers on the Political Voices Network, go to choice.equalityvines.com and type in the promo code PVN to get 10% off on Choice Sauvignon Blanc and Choice Rosé.